So today, in group, people were talking about this concept of um, the feedback that they get from going through a hard time from their divorce separation and sort of the beginning of mediations and all of the complications of sharing kids is the feedback that people are saying to them is like, are you going to fall apart? And we talked about levels of falling apart and what does that look like? Like sometimes we feel like we're going to fall apart, but maybe we've just gotten to another place where it's like, whoa, that was really hard to handle all of that was going on, but now I'm in a better spot, or I've hit a wall and I can't take it any more of this, and so I'm going to set a different boundary. I'm going to think about this a different way. A lot of times people who are getting divorced try to co-parent together, but they're trying to co-parent at a very tense time of separation where there isn't the tension of the old relationship is still around. So it almost feels like, hey, I need some healing time. I need to get away from you for a while. I need to be able to, figure out how I'm going to be on my own again, get used to being alone, taking care of the kids on my own, etc. All of those things, which is fine. And that's a natural part of this process. And so are you falling apart or are you rebuilding? That would be my question is, are you falling apart or rebuilding? Are you letting go? Like sometimes you unravel like as much as you can of something that's not working. And then the rebuild feels like, I don't know this feeling at all. This is something I don't remember feeling. And it isn't. The rebuilding of your life without that person is nothing that you felt before. You might have reminiscent flashbacks about your old life, like when you were young and the things you used to do. Great. It's a great reference point. Do some of those things that you didn't do in your relationship. Get some of those parts of yourself back. Remember who you are. But you don't, you might not, you probably won't with support fall apart. You might feel bad though, and you might need some time, more time than usual to get your bearings, to ground yourself. Um, to figure out what's healthy for you right now, what kinds of situations do you want to put yourself in and what kinds you don't. So all of that is completely normal. Just keep moving forward, whatever that means to you. Just keep moving forward because I promise you, promise you, promise you, if you do your work, you're not going to recreate the same thing that you came from. You're going to be smarter. You're going to learn your lessons from this relationship and what the lessons were for you to learn, and you're going to have a great life. You're going to have a good next chapter. There is a chapter waiting for you, I promise you. And um and I know it's going to be there. So keep the faith and subscribe if you want to hear more of these inspirational comments. Bye for now.